Hello, hello, hello. There is a new version of Logic Pro. Oh yeah, there is. It's 11.2. It's just been released. I think it was released yesterday. And the interesting thing about this is there's a revised and upgraded version of the stem splitter. The stem splitter functionality has been available for a while now, but this one they've expanded it. Before, I think you could only get drums, bass, vocals, and other as the split. What is a sort of, I should explain what a stem splitter is. The idea is you put a piece of music in that's fully mixed, that's 2-track stereo or even mono, into Logic Pro. It then stem splits it using AI and pulls the component parts out, the drums, the bass, the vocals, and the other. Well, now this is expanded to guitars and keyboards, so more flexibility. Now, in my catalogue of musical nonsense, there are a couple of tracks that I've lost the masters to due to a dodgy hard drive back in 2007. Yeah, 2008, around that period, and I lost some stuff. So for me, stem split is quite useful, and I'm going to demonstrate. So I've got the file here that I want to put in. I've already done it up here, but don't worry about that. I'm just going to demonstrate. I'm just demonstrating the process. So you pull it into. I did the file into Logic Pro. Got a bit confused then. Got a bit put off, and we can hear it in all its glory.
Here comes the future, baby. You know it's no surprise. I just hope I'm still alive to watch the future.
Like I said, I don't have that. I don't have the stems to that. So you enter stem splitter. There it is there. Click OK, and it'll give you the options to separate all stems: vocals, drums, bass, guitar, which is new, piano, and other. We don't have any piano in this, and we just click apply. This is what happens when you make videos in a house full of other people. It takes about 30 seconds to do the do, but I'm not going to use this because I've already got it set up in the door. I'm just doing this to show you, how it all works, because that's what you have to do with YouTube videos, isn't it? You have to show everyone, and you have to waste like 4 minutes of your time, doing all this. But there we go, because otherwise people say, but. So there you go, it's done. You have you have each stem laid out there for you in a nice little subfolder. So like I said, we can drop that because we don't need that. So we've already done it, and when you see what I've already done, I've already got 2 here, because what I'm going to do is compare and contrast the old stem splitter that we used to have, just because this is supposed to be new and improved, right? So we're going to see how, like, the drums and the bass and the voice, how those stems sound compared to the old version, to see if there's any improvement. That's the idea. I had a little play with this the other day, and I thought there was some good and some bad. There's some good bits and some bad bits. I'm donning the headphones of shame, otherwise I won't be able to hear what I'm doing. So there we go. So we'll start with the drum track. This is what the new stem sounds like. The new version of the stem splitter. It sounds like this. As you can hear, there's there's some transient stuff going on there. But I mean, that's what you can expect with this. I mean, it's when it all mixes together, it kind of gets hidden. And this is what the old version sounds like. Again, I don't know. Which one do you think sounds better? This one? This one has a bit more impact, but it sounds a bit more splashy. Whoops, sounds a bit more splashy. But whereas the other one sounds a bit more clipped, doesn't it? So again, it's all down to your taste. Let's try the bass line. The bass line sounds like this. Yeah, I mean it lacks a lot of definition, but you can always compensate with that with some compression and some EQ. So let's see what that was the new bass stem. Let's see what the old version sounded like. Oh, there's some transient stuff flapping around there. So the newer version is much smoother. So that's nice. That works. But it has a little bit more definition in the mid range. So it's 6 of one, half a dozen the other, isn't it? Now we have the new guitar stem. That sounds like this. Yeah. Now this is interesting because as I mixed it, there are 2 guitar tracks going on. You have a slightly more high EQ'd guitar on one side and another kind of crunchier guitar on the other, and you've got the separation there. In the other version, it didn't have a guitar track; it was just called Other. So we'll see what that sounds like. Yeah, it's got this kind of wave to it. I mean, there's not much in it, but I think this one has a little bit more definition to it. It's still got that wave. And when it comes to vocals, I think again it's pretty neck and neck. So here's my vocals.
Here comes the future, baby. You know it's no surprise.
Yeah, you can even hear my breath on it, which is.
Hope I'm still alive to watch the future arrive.
Well, that's pretty good, isn't it? Let's see how it sounds up here.
Here comes the future, baby. You know it's no surprise. I just hope
there's a little bit of interference.
To watch the future arrive.
There's a little bit of interference going on there compared to the other one. You've got some interference over here. Let's
Here comes the future, baby. A fact no one can deny.
That wins. The new version does win because
even if I am late,
there's a lot of
it'll turn up on time.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird transient interference stuff going on. So yeah, it is 6 of one, half dozen the other. I think the bass and the vocals are okay. I think it's good separation on the guitar. It's a shame I haven't got a track with piano that we can pull apart. But yeah, so if we play them all together, well, let's just not do the vocal. I don't want to hear the vocals, but this is what This is what the track sounds like. The old stem version sounds like. Without the vocals. We'll compare that to the new version, which has that. A little bit more frequency at the top end, I think. Now the interesting thing, well, I don't know if it's interesting, but there's a guitar bit at the end of this that is that's been filed under other, which I find interesting. It's here. That's been filed under other, which is it's obviously it's guitar, but obviously the algorithm didn't see it as that. But does that mean I can edit it out? Yeah, it disappears. It's in the mix, and then it just disappears because you've got to put it back in, which is very odd. So yeah, there you have it. But what we drew, I've just thought there is a track I've got that I can. I'm not going to save that. I'm going to pull up a new project and find a track that. And we'll do the stem splitter. Apply. And this one's taken about 55, it said 55 seconds, but it's counting down. This one has got some piano in it. I got the masters to this, so I don't have to worry about accessing the stems, but we're just trying to get like all of the stem splitting capability working. I thought it was interesting. I mean, there is a difference. There is a difference in it, especially like in the bass end of things. But you still do get some kind of weird transient stuff going on. It's not a perfect system. It does have the piano, right? Here we go. So there is some piano in this. He said. Some crudely played piano. Let's see how that sounds like. Oh, I want to solo that. Doesn't sound much like piano though. That doesn't sound much like piano. But in context, it might sound a bit better. I'm going to put it in there with it, but I don't want to hear the vocals. Nobody wants to hear the vocals. It doesn't sound too good on acoustic guitar. I don't think it does too good a job there. Yeah, again, it's not perfect. It's not a perfect thing, is it? It's just a tool. It's just a tool to help you remix things if you haven't got access to the stems. And again, it's more about the overarching mix than it being, oh, this is the piano. It's when you combine all these stems together that it kind of all falls, well, obviously it all falls together, but when you look at the individual parts, they always sound odd. It is not a perfect system yet, but it's certainly moving along. And again, with a few more years of AI out there, it's going to be very interesting to see what they can do with this. I've never tried it with a mono track, mainly because I don't have any mono tracks of my own to play with, without breaking, copyright rules and whatnot. But with stereo, it's quite interesting because you have the stereo panning in there. It's not smart enough to go, well, that's a guitar pan to the left, and I'm going to pan it I'm going to put it on a separate track, but as a mono track, and that's a guitar on the right, and put that as a mono track, so you could remix it properly. It's not that smart. I don't know if that functionality will ever be kind of implemented. It should be, because I think then you certainly would be able to get a much better mix done out of tracks that you don't actually own the stems to. So yeah, that was a little play around with the new stem splitter. Sorry for forcing you to listen to my music. It's just, I don't want to fall foul of copyright, though I will have done, because I will get a copyright claim for those tracks, because even though they belong to me, the YouTube system means that I'll be taking money off myself. It's just, I love YouTube and I love copyright and I love trying to do these videos. That's why I don't do them, because you just think, why am I bothering? But yeah, hopefully that's been of interest to some of you. And if it hasn't been of interest, I'm very, very sorry. Move along. There'll be another video along in the suggestions, a better video, unless it's one of my own. And we do this all again soon. That was the new stem splitter in Logic Pro 11.2. And yeah, thanks for hanging around. Ta-ta.